Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. And today, 6 a.m. Monday morning, happy MLK Day. I got the day off of work, and you guys can't see me. I got the day off of work, so Daisy and I are going to try and haul some grain. It's going to be a miserable day, but I got the day off, and I want to try and get a couple loads in. Let's go get wet. Truck's running, started up like a dream. Pre-trip's done, everything's working, oil was good, tires are good. So let's go ahead and let that thing warm up for 10 minutes. Go grab my lunch that Grandma packed me for today, because she's amazing. Grab a couple waters and let's go hit the road for a day of hauling. Starting bright and early. ADM already opened an hour ago, but I can't get up at 4 in the morning. I was out till midnight last night. I can't do that. Impossible for you guys to see, but we got the bull rack set up to the loading zone. We're gonna go ahead and load up a load of cattle here probably this morning around 6:30, 7 o'clock, whenever the guys get up. I'm gonna grab a couple waters and then head out. Won't be able to do a ton of filming outside if it's gonna do this all day. Just a steady downpour of rain, and oh, I really hope that the shop, almost forgot the password at the shop. Yes, this thing is a password lock. Don't try and steal our stuff. I'm looking at you, the thief who already did it. Let's grab some waters, head out. Rebuilding the conveyor on the older feeder wagon. Nah, not yet. Not flavored water. Just gonna go with regular water. None there. Ready to go, corn dog? This is gonna be annoying all day. So we got basically a low engine oil pressure sensor out. So everything's still good. I know that for sure. So we're just gonna send it and listen to this beeping all day. So I apologize in advance. It is gonna be annoying. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. Looking at getting a new sensor ordered for it. But for today, let's get going. 6:20, let's hit the road. So the more and more I look at my fuel gauge, the more and more I don't like being at 3/8 of a tank because I'm not gonna be going near the farm at all. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and fill up right now and put $100 in. Plus it wouldn't be a day of trucking if I don't have to fill something with fuel. One in town. Cool, so I have to use a handheld to hear. I have to use this mic to talk because this CB is busted and this CB is halfway busted. So I'm gonna make it work. But anyway, we just got probed. Head down to go dump. Tell you what, other than not wearing her seatbelt, she's a fantastic semi dog. She just keeps an eye out and helps me watch, helps me drive. She looks for squirrels. Anything else you're looking for, corn dog? Sorry for the beeping. But line doesn't look too bad so far. Hopefully we have a good day today. They're open till 5, so maybe I can get 5 loads in. That'd be awesome. Now here's the real test of how much strength and willpower I have today. And it's not what you think. My grandma packed me a lunch. So the real question is, how long am I gonna have to wait before I can't wait any longer to dig into this? I think it's gonna be a tough one. What's the over under? I'm gonna guess 10:30. 10:30 is my guess. Any guess down in the comments? It's 7 o'clock right now and I am hungry. So when it's raining, it's a little bit different. You want to keep your grain covered as long as possible, and so nobody will ever dump with their tarp open for the most part. They just crack it, because you need to have your tarp somewhat open, because think about it, like if you have a vacuum, so the grain's gonna be rushing out of there quickly. If you don't have at least some of your tarp cracked, then you're gonna cave in your tarp. So I'm cracking my tarp a little bit. Now let's go dump. My last dust today. Now we'll head out. Hey Ron. Yeah? What are you doing? I'm running. Hey, stop that. I gotta show you something really freaking cool. Well, that sounds cool. Whoa. What'd you want? Do you know what the big game is this week? You know, some people go for shrimp, some people go for chips and dip, but the real people know where the real action is, and that's on DraftKings. Well, DraftKings is the best sportsbook out there, and that's why I am teaming up with them. Because my audience, you guys, is the best, we're giving you guys a fantastic offer. All you gotta do is use the coupon code HARTUNG, that's capital H-A-R-T-U-N-G, and bet $5 on the big game, you get an additional $200 in bonus bets. Now that's pretty awesome. You can use those bets for anything from single game parlays to the coin toss to really whatever there is to bet. Just do not bet on me running on this thing again, because that will never happen. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use the coupon code Hartung. And when you do, new customers who bet $5 in the big game get an additional $200 in bonus bets. Yes, that is coupon code Hartung at DraftKings Sportsbook. But hurry, this offer expires soon. So don't delay and have a little extra fun for the big game this week. I got it to shut off. Nice. I just hit the trip button or reset button right there. Nice. Getting loaded up here in Delmer. Corn dog's getting a little anxious. I wonder if she's gonna go out at some point. Oh gosh. I did figure out I gotta turn this off, but it turns back on every minute. So this is actually kind of neat. He has a light right there he's gonna turn on every time he wants me to pull forward. Loading all the side draw. Man, this is definitely a miserable day of farming today. And since when does ADM put a speed bump in? I'm sorry, I'll try to turn that beeper off when I'm recording. I didn't realize they put a speed bump in. Don't love that. Ooh, 2 more semis have been totaled since I came here last. That one's real bad. Oof. So I'm down here for my second load of the day. It is 9:20, which that's pretty good. I'll take that. 2 things. I had my CB go bad, the handheld, so I tried to switch batteries because, like I said, I can hear on this one, but I can only talk on that one. So that kind of stinks, but oh well. But yeah, so this thing went bad, so I might have made a couple people mad behind me, so I apologize. Because I was trying to frantically change batteries on this thing. This road has seen better days, that's for sure. Ooh, it's bad. What up? There we go. Well, I can honestly say this is a first. I've never seen them take a windmill blade this way. This is not a smart way to take this thing. I had to go through Clinton, and this thing is huge. Like, I've never seen one this big. Wow, this is easily 130, 150 feet long. Wow. There's just really no good way to take this thing through town. I don't know how they did that. Made it back again. So again, how they're loading me is they're filling the first half with these overhead bins, and I swear to you, I get filled in approximately 30 seconds. So it literally does not take long at all. I actually waited too long to, whoopie. Didn't think I was in gear. Apparently I am. So I waited too long to pull ahead last time. He literally said, when that light turns on, you gotta move. When you're just dumping straight out of a bin and just gravity falls in, not out of a side draw or auger or anything, it goes quick. What? So good thing they got that light there. Literally 2 minutes and I am well over half full. So then he's gonna finish filling me off of this bin. Now we'll finish filling out the side draw. Trucks are really gonna be moving today. Another one just pulled in. I'm making about 2 hour and 10-minute round trip. That's what I did on that last one. So I should be able to get, knock on wood, barring any issues, a good amount of grain hauled today. Hopefully 5 loads. You guys are gonna be proud of me. I made it to 11 o'clock and only touched the milk I was in here. And I didn't touch the milk until 10:40. So whoever took the over, you guys win. But I'm not gonna be able to last much longer. So I'm gonna call 11:05. So somebody guess that down in the comments. Good for you. Opening the tarp up. Feeding the Daisy girl. That's what that CB sounds like. Guys, what's happening right now? I can't tell. I'm under the probe, but it might be probing me. Typical ADM. Can never be a perfect day. Load 3 of the day, and it's starting to get backed up and slow. So hopefully I'll be able to, I know I'll be able to get 4, maybe 5 loads in. That's what I'm hoping for. Right, Daisy girl? Grandma's making sure I'm not going hungry. I got 3 sandwiches, big old thing of chips. I got a big cupcake in there, a couple waters and milk. And she's the best. Right, Daisy? Right. Need something to eat away my sorrows, because it's going to be about an hour wait here, at least. Oh, yeah, I got a scale down now, it looks like. At least I got a guy coming to fix it, but man, Ouch. ADM can't catch a break. They haven't had a full day in a while. On load number 4 today, and I'm loading up load number 4, I should say. It's 12:50, so I got 4 hours left. I'll for sure be able to get this load in and one more. I shouldn't say for sure, because I probably just jinxed myself. There's always could be issues, but with all luck, I should be able to get 5 loads in and one more load loaded up. Right, Doug? Right. Doing it again. Oh, do you see the cat? Do you see the cat, Dog? It's a whole lot of back and forth, but the weather did get a lot nicer. It quit raining about an hour and a half ago, so that's been nice. Got back down to ADM. So what we do, if you just pull in here and you had no idea where you're going or whatnot, it would be pretty hard to make sure you're behind the right person, or when you have 6 different lines here, who's first. So what you do is you keep track of who came in behind you, and if you're the last truck that comes in, you put your flashers on, which is what I got on right now. I apologize, I should have shut that off. And that basically tells the next truck coming in behind you, either line up behind me or start a new line. Does that make sense? I mean, it's a pretty simple system that's used just about everywhere, but it usually works pretty well unless people are not smart. Trailer's getting so dirty, but that's why we got aluminum trailers, so we can haul them in this type of weather. Good amount of trucks in line. Let's open up the tarp. Tell you what, electric tarps aren't necessary, but shoot are they nice. Not plump full, but you can't with that side draw because it doesn't go in the middle. Getting probed right now. Daisy's getting a little anxious. Probably need to take her out at some point. She has been out for an hour or 2. CB didn't work, so I had to actually walk in there and give him my info, so that was fun. What do you do? Started out as a pretty miserable day, but it actually turned out to be pretty nice. I think it's right around 50 degrees right now, and the rain quit a while ago, so it's not too shabby. Yeah, this place has kind of sucked today, but I have definitely robbed me of 1 load. But you know what? We're still moving. This is my 4th load for the day. I'm hopefully going to get 1 more in because it's only 1:30. So things aren't too bad. Right, Doug? Right. Don't load again. Guy from the elevator lost his smartphone the other day. We thought it could have been in these couple loads. I don't see it, so sorry about that, dude. Because that would suck. Losing your smartphone in corn. That would really suck. Hi, Daisy girl. Back here for the last load of the day. So it's 3 o'clock. They're gonna close at 4:30 today. Sorry, I always forget. They're gonna close at 4:30 today, so I will not have time to make a round trip to get back here to fill up. It takes about 2 hours if ADM is free. Well, they're not free right now, so it's about to be a 2:45 round trip, so that would put me back here at 5:30. Wouldn't work. No, it would not, Doug. So I'm just gonna get this load and then head home and maybe fill it up at home. So that way it's ready for the guys in the morning. What? What? Is there a black cat running behind you? How did you know? She's so smart. Hey, I am sorry, guys. That is annoying, and I apologize. Last load of the day, though. Tell you what, though, that overhead bid is really nice. I am gonna see if I can talk Pat into getting one in 10 years or so when we add more bins to the bin yard. Well, hopefully it's less than 10 years, but you never know. Let's go get the last load filled up. Rich was messing with that pile of rock right there and trying to fill in that muddy mess, because that's what we're loading out of right there, and it's a mud hole. It's a big bin there. Loading up. You're fine. Last time leaving Delmer, maybe for the year, because we like to load at Preston because it's 10 miles closer and it's 2 miles closer, right next to home. But Delmer wasn't bad. It's my first time loading out of Delmer. This wasn't bad at all. Let's go, dude. See, this hasn't gotten any better. Yep. Fun. Hopefully I'm in and out of here in an hour, and then we can go get us a new engine oil pressure sensor, for 1, but for 2, then we can hopefully fill this thing up for morning. Go grab some hamburgers from Grandma. Go have a beer with a buddy of mine I haven't seen in a while, and head home. Wow. Now that's pretty sweet. I have not seen kind of like the LED lights that go over on a semi before. They must be having trouble with their probe, because I've never seen probes not like drop corn out. Or they must have some issues with their vacuum, because they're also shaking the probe, so I don't know what the deal is. Just must be having troubles today. I see they're shaking it. I don't know why. Getting probed for the last time today. I will say this though, the roads have gotten terrible on this approach to the processor. Like so potholy and so bad. I don't feel like going more than 10 mile an hour because you're just gonna break things. Having to weave and bob and just try to hit as little potholes as possible. Man, it's getting dark out in a hurry. I guess it is 5:15 and I am so sorry for that, guys. Getting back to Dalmer, last load of the night. Seems to be, I got 5 loads delivered and I'm gonna load up for a 6th one for tomorrow morning for the guys. Oh, just made her back. They can load 2 trucks in about 15 minutes, which is pretty dang impressive, honestly. Because what we'll do is, so the first one pulls in under the overhead. Well, the second one kind of pulls up there, and then while this one gets filled up, then when he's full, he goes around and then backs up onto the side draw where you guys saw me. While I backed up, and he's filling me up in the overhead. So by the time he gets positioned down there, Rich is done and walking over, and he is filled up in about. Then we go ahead and fill up both on the side draw, and then we're both filled up in 15 minutes. I know it's hard for you guys to see, but there's the other truck at the side draw. Oh, I just realized, guys, I just had my first bucket meal of 2023. That's awesome. But also, what is worse, this beeping, which I will be hearing in my dreams tonight, or a Pro 700 during normal running? I like the Pro 700. What do you think, Jay Zuckerall? So that's a few days later. I am just getting up to the farm. It's Saturday. I don't even know what it is, but I got a game, or my dad and I have a game at Dubuque here in about an hour and a half. So I figured I'd swing up to the farmer on my way up, and I want to do a couple small things in preparation for next month, because we're going to be doing some upgrades. So I need to do some measuring, and I need to do some shuffling around. So I'm just stopping at the farm right now, or up at Pat's place. That's where our sprayer's at. I'm gonna grab the harness, the receiver, GPS receiver, and the monitor. You'll see in a bit. So if you guys remember last year around this time of the year, I came up to the sprayer and I saw water leaking on the ground. And when there's water leaking on the ground, that usually means something broke in the sprayer. So I'm just doing a quick inspection. I don't see anything, which is great. Spoke too soon. God bless America. Did I really mess up again? We'll see. That's got water and that's leaking, but it looks like it's leaking antifreeze because it's pink. So I think we're all right. Let's go ahead and grab the receiver and monitor out of this thing, because it's going to go on the side-by-side, because I need to do some mapping. What that is basically mapping our fields. I got to do some every year, it seems like. So what we do is we stick our best receiver, which is this thing, because it's on our sprayer. It's got RTX, which is a cellular base connectivity. This might take a little bit. Go. So this is our highest accuracy receiver. This guy is. Pinched my finger when I got magneted. So I'll take that, and I'll also take this guy. It's the receiver, or the monitor that goes with it. And now we're good to go. I'll take these back to the vehicle and go slap this on the side-by-side. Try not to fall and break these, because this would be about 10 grand of a mistake if I did that. Oh, sprayer, I will see you in a couple months. Almost looks like they got new tires on this thing. Yeah, they had to have, because these tires are just about bald. Yeah, we got new tires in this thing. Nice. Equipment upgrades. I like it. That's a rough ride right there across frozen ground. Neighbors hauling out manure. Here's my steed. So we already have everything set up for it. They already have the harness ran, because all this really needs is the right connections between the receiver and the monitor and power. Because what this does is it creates boundaries over fields and waterways and whatnot, because I don't want to explain all the details in this video because it just get too long, but I'll do that in a future video coming up. But basically, long and the short of it is, we create boundaries on the edges of our fields and the edges of our waterways. So we want exact, precise boundaries right where we want to stop spraying and stop planting, because that saves us money, it saves us time. That's the two biggest things. So that's why we go around with a side-by-side, and it maps with sub-inch accuracy exactly where those things are. So let's go ahead and set this up. Good to go. I need to grab a tape measure because I am going to go measure some things on my spray trailer, because we're going to be doing some upgrades this winter. Minor things, but upgrades nevertheless. Gonna make my life a lot easier. So I would love some second thoughts on anybody on this spray trailer. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create more area, because it's a pretty compact trailer. I mean, we only have about 8, 10, 12 feet, something like that right here. And when you stick two chemical totes, any of our bulk or our loose chemicals, so like jugs or anything like that, bags AMS, you run out of space quickly. So I'd like to put that empty chem tote, mount that somewhere maybe back here, or on the side. I'm not sure exactly where I want to mount it, but I want to mount something to basically stick trash and empty jugs and whatnot. So I want to do that. I also want to make a wooden platform. I'm thinking right here. So we could on the inside the gooseneck, which would be nice. So basically just some sort of wooden platform to stick bags, stick jugs, whatever. So there's, like I said, I like the idea of putting it inside the well, but you got this harness here to mess with. That's the only issue. You know what? It's probably worth it. Probably gonna stick it inside the well, but it's either gonna be on top or inside. But we need something just to stick, like I said, bags AMS, or really, I mean, you could do just about anything. I'm gonna do some measuring. So the thought is we could basically just put wood right through here, drill it and bolt it into the well right here, and then just put a couple stiffeners, and then we'll have a nice kind of platform to stick bags or jugs or whatever we want to stick in here. Nice. I think that'll work. Yeah, we'll see what we can make happen, but I'm hoping we can do something. We'll find out. Cool. I'm gonna bounce, guys. I need to get going to the game. I'm gonna be late. So see you guys later. See you guys next time. Bought a bale mover from the neighbor. Holds 10 bales. And the thing is beefy. I like it. Talk more about that later, because I guarantee I'll be using it.